Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 17 of the X-Squadron podcast, where we discuss sci-fi movies, TV shows, comics, video games. I'm Mr. Aniselli. I have with me my X-Squadron. I got Matt Pegno.
Hello.
I got BSAP.
Hello there.
I got John Pagano.
Good evening.
I got Demo.
Hello.
And our very, very special guest today, I have Miss Sellers with us today in the studio.
Hello, gentlemen.
You can follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter at XSquadPod, and please email us any comments, Dump the Sap questions, or show topics, or anything else you'd like to hear us discuss at xsquadpod@gmail.com. You can find us on iTunes and SoundCloud and Google Play by searching X Squadron Podcast. I want to say thank you to Andrew Brooks, William Shelton, Corey Sheridan, Mike Moran, Chris Gentilella for helping us with our website, our Instagram, our Twitter, our YouTube. What else did I miss? And our posters and our logos.
And a shout out to Chris from St. Bonaventure.
Chris from St. Bonaventure, thank you for letting BSAP into college. Appreciate that. And a very, very big shout out to my local comic book shop, Comic Book Jones, for donating around 100 comics for us to give away to our students.
Cool.
As you guys know, if you email us a question or a comment, you get yourself a free comic book. And the best question of the month or so will get a poster off the wall. That's our giveaway poster.
Wow.
Yeah, not bad, right?
That's pretty sweet.
The only two that are off limits are the Star Wars and the Back to the Future and the Civil War poster.
Say word. That Marvel one is pretty sweet.
Yeah, BSAP got that for me as a gift.
Nice. It's very nice.
$1.
It was $1?
Yeah, maybe $2
you're,
for tax.
You're a big spender, huh?
Yeah, I try.
He spent quite a lot on the totem pole.
Yes.
What
You could have bought 25 Marvel posters or one totem pole.
Totem.
Totem? I don't know. I don't care.
John Kapitanakis was our third giveaway winner last week. He got himself a Nightwing comic book. Mike Moran, you forgot your comic book. You forgot it here, so make sure you take that. I know you're listening out there. Try to give us some. I'm trying to give away some cool free things. So all you have to do is email, comment, or send us some questions. We got 3 emails today, and we got 3 student emails and 1 teacher email. So it's a big week for us. I think the giveaways are taking effect. We have Khalif Cooper. Anybody know Khalif Cooper?
Yes, I do. He's in my Spanish 1 class.
Okay, well, Khalif Cooper sends me an email. It was a very sweet email. It said, I would like to enter for the poster giveaway.
Wow.
So
Ambitious.
So I responded, well, you can interact with us a little bit, and then I'll enter you into the contest. So he is officially entered, and he wants us to compare and contrast Deadpool and Deathstroke. Anybody want to tackle that?
Well, Deadpool was made as a comedy of the character Deathstroke, and that's official. That's confirmed by the creator of Deadpool. Rob Liefeld is his name.
Okay.
Of course, you'd know that. Yeah.
Yep.
As far as characters themselves go, Deadpool has powers, and as a character, he's a lot sillier,
He is
That's
very
more
silly.
charisma.
and he breaks the fourth wall all
That's
the time.
one of his main themes.
He knows he's in a comic book, so that's kind of one of his things. And he doesn't just make fun of Deathstroke; he makes fun of like everything.
Everything.
To an extent. Deathstroke, however, is
quite serious.
he's a very serious like assassin type deal.
I'm a huge Deathstroke fan.
Deathstroke's a
Same.
beast.
Not so much with Deadpool. Like I enjoyed the movie. I thought it was fun and
But as a character, he's not my favorite.
yeah.
Yeah. I
Deathstroke
agree.
is way more
He's
intriguing
cool.
to
He's
me.
cool.
If anybody watches Arrow on CW or any of those shows, he is by far the best character on
Manu
those shows.
Bennett.
Manu Bennett easily. Or Merlin. I like Merlin too.
Yeah,
Merlin's good.
Merlin's cool. He's supposedly Deathstroke is going to be in the new Batman movie, which is called The Batman.
It's confirmed he
The
is.
Batman?
It's called The Batman.
Why the article? I don't understand.
I heard they might take that title away and make it something different.
Well, Ben said that there's no, it's not written in stone that that's definitely the title, but they came out and said that right now it's called The Batman.
But why the article, though? Like,
They're running out of names.
I don't know. Like there was a cartoon in the about 2008-ish that was called The Batman, and it was a really good cartoon.
was
I
it like
enjoyed
dark,
a lot.
like the earlier
Yes.
ones? Remember, we were kids, the ones that came out.
It had a dark. It wasn't like the animated series,
Okay.
I don't think, but it had a dark element.
Yeah, like that Joker was really scary. Like I was terrified of that show as a child.
You know that guy won an Emmy.
Really?
really?
The guy who voiced the Joker, which was not Mark Hamill.
I
Mark
know.
Hamill has never won an Emmy.
Even though he should, because he's the best Joker. But that's a whole different
Yeah,
discussion.
he's good. Yeah.
Yeah, he either he won or he got nominated, which Mark Hamill never did. I don't know if Corey wants to look.
He
that
was
up.
okay.
He was meh.
He was scary.
I liked the voice was great. I didn't like the
The
drawing.
design. Yeah, but he had like a straight jacket on, and like he had like the sleeves. That was like his
And
sort
he
of
didn't have
deal.
shoes.
He didn't have shoes.
He didn't have shoes. He was very strange.
He had
looking.
dreads.
I don't think
So
they were
he
dreads.
was like
No, he had dreads.
indigent, kind of, sort of.
Kind of. He was unlike any other Joker you saw.
I wanna
It
watch
worked.
this now.
It was good. It's on Netflix.
Okay.
It was one of my suggestions.
And it's called The Batman.
The Batman.
Okay.
Yeah. The drawing, you have to get used to the drawing a little bit. I didn't like the Batman, the way they drew him.
Really, I like the way they drew him.
I didn't like the nose piece on
It does look
but
weird.
But I got used to it. I liked him as Batman.
By season like 4, you get used to it, and
Yeah.
you're just kind of in there.
Right. That's season 4 is when they get Batgirl.
That's when
and
they get
Robin.
Batgirl, Robin, and then
Yeah,
but I
pretty
think
good.
the last episode, like
Don't tell me. I'm on season 4.
Oh really?
Oh, how many seasons is this?
5. That's
Really?
5 seasons. I never
How,
watched it as a kid.
how long is each episode?
A half hour?
Oh, I could binge
Half
that.
hour. Yeah, and there's like 13 to 18 episodes in each season, so it's a lot of cartoons.
Hashtag binge worthy.
There you go. Did you watch Stranger Things?
Yeah, I did.
It was awesome, right?
It was amazing.
Talk about
and
binge
let
worthy.
me just address something.
Did
Okay.
you see the picture of Barb up
Can
there?
we address like
I spent $15
why-
on that at Comic Con.
and it's beautiful.
It's a hand-drawn.
What's with the hate on Barb? Can we talk about like why there's so much hate on Barb?
Do you really want to go there?
I mean, I don't know. It's one of the things that I said to Mr. I when I saw him at lunch one day after listening to that episode. Like, wow, way harsh on Barb.
So harsh on
Like,
Barb.
what is going on with Barb?
She's the worst.
She's useless.
She's not the worst.
She is the worst.
She might have been useless, but that doesn't make her
No,
the
no,
worst.
I mean,
like-
I'll give you a legitimate explanation.
Okay.
All right.
Oh boy.
She's very important to the plot of the show.
Okay.
No, she is because if you think about it, the picture taken of her is instrumental.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Okay.
However, so she's useful in that sense.
Yes.
However, her character, the rest of her, is just awful.
You could have replaced her with anybody.
Right. If any other character in the show was in that scene,
Right.
taken with the
Not my.
taken
not
with
my,
the Demogorgon, if any of the people at that party was in that picture instead of Barb,
Right.
Barb didn't need to be
Like,
in
That
that
is
show.
so terrible.
Like Steve's dog could
Like
have been
Steve's
at the
dog,
pool.
exactly.
Yes, Barb is a dog.
No.
Oh, too far.
That's not nice.
Excuse me,
Give
lady
belly
present.
yourself.
Yeah, lady present.
No,
Thank
no,
you.
you're completely right. She's worse than a dog.
Yeah, you got a gong for that one.
She's
the gong
worthless.
is for really egregious things.
egregious things.
No, it needed to be said.
No. She's
Well,
just useless.
I just really think that you guys were way harsh on Barb.
Yeah, way too hard.
I feel
We might-
any scene she's in, she hurts.
No,
She brings the
false.
morale
No.
down.
Absolutely
No.
false.
Now that I can agree
She
with.
she's
I
such
can
a
agree with that.
buzzkill. People are just trying to have a good time at the poolside, whatever. And she's like, I want to go home. It's cold. I'm like,
Then go home.
Go in your car and go home. And then she wept by the pool.
Did she
And
cut
then
her,
was
how'd she cut
taken.
herself?
She was trying to shotgun,
Yeah.
and then she
Oh, that's
cut
right.
herself.
That's right. She was trying to be cool and then ended up being real lame.
Yeah, she was really lame.
Hashtag Killjoy.
However, she reminds me of my sister. So wow. So I kind of have an affection for her.
I think
That's a
every
strong
grown up,
statement.
every grown up at this point in our lives, I think we all know a
You
Barb.
all know a Barb.
We all know a Barb.
Yeah. You might even be the Barb.
I'm so not the Barb.
No.
at all.
You know, you're the B-sap.
How am I Barb? I don't bring everyone's happiness down.
You do a little
Are
sometimes.
you a Killjoy?
It depends on the situation.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
He admitted it,
He
ladies
is
and
very
gentlemen.
argumentative.
Yes.
That could be a Killjoy.
All right. Next email. Khalif, make sure you come in to 3K3, get your free comic book next time you're in the K hallway. I don't know what I'm saying. Dylan Cortez.
Cortez. Oh, Cortez.
This is a comment about today's podcast. He says, the best by far horror movie was The Conjuring 2. I highly recommend watching, which is why there will be no spoilers in my email. But his favorite movie, horror movie, is The Conjuring 2. I've seen The Conjuring 1.
Spooky.
It's like a mixture of Amityville horror and
The
like The
Exorcist.
Exorcist. Yeah. So you got a haunted house with a possession.
Possessed kid.
Yeah, a mom, possessed mom.
Well, yeah, the mom.
This movie, now I like horror movies a lot, and I don't get scared from horror movies a lot, but
Speak for
I
yourself.
needed to take a break with this movie.
With The
I was wa-
Conjuring?
I needed to just take a little
Wow.
break. That's how intense the possession got towards
That's the
end.
Aquaman director, mind you.
Is it really?
Yes.
I was watching. I'm sitting there, and I was with my wife, and she had fallen asleep, and I'm just sitting there watching it, and I'm like, "Ooh, man, this is intense. I need to just step back from this, go get a drink of water." and then I returned to it, and it was fine. But it was the first movie I actually had to take a break from. Did you guys ever see it?
I saw bits and pieces.
I've seen it. Yeah.
Did you like it?
I do. I do like it.
I never have any. Has anyone seen the second one?
Yes, I've seen them both.
Yes, I like the first one better.
How does the second one rate compared to the first
I
one?
mean, the first one to me is better,
Yeah.
but the fact that it's like a combination of so many different concepts kind of ruins it for me. Like when you were reading that email, like I rolled my eyes so hard. Demo kind of looked at me and kind of snickered. I just can't deal with the many like hodgepodge of ideas that comes to new horror movies. Like, oh, let's combine this idea and the haunted house and
Pick.
the possession and the. Can you just stick to one
Right.
and just develop it? And that's the only problem, and it's a big problem. But that's the problem I had with The Conjuring 1 and 2. But I think 1 was better.
Okay. I haven't seen the second one yet. I think it's on like HBO or something. I
Yeah,
gotta
it
catch
is. It is.
Good question, Dylan, or comment. Thank you. Alex Stua. I was wondering what you guys thought about the season premiere of The Walking Dead. I personally thought that AMC went a bit over the edge with who Negan kills. Also, what do you think will happen this season? I don't watch the show.
I haven't watched it in a really
It's
long time.
Negan, not Negan.
Oh wow.
Negan.
I'm that guy.
Negan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
What'd I say?
He said Negan.
Yeah.
Like
That-
Megan.
that
like
triggers me.
Megan. Like Megan.
Yeah, Megan.
Sorry. So what do you
It's
think?
fine. Okay.
boy.
Are we
Moran, you wanna
spoiler
get in
free
on
right
this?
now?
It was just like
Come on over.
Are we spoiler free
share my
right now,
spoiler.
Mr. Roy? 'Cause
Spoiler free.
We are. Oh,
Spoiler
oh boy.
free.
That's going to be tough.
Do you
though,
think
right?
gonna be very
the question is? Do you think they went over the edge? Answer that question. Yes or no? Do you think
To
they
what
went over the
degree?
edge? In the first episode?
Honestly, I don't think so. A lot of people are saying they did though. Like
a lot of
IGN did.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that, but I think that in order to really establish Negan as
Not
like,
Negan.
the
Being-
as a villain of his caliber,
Yeah.
they had to do something big. And I mean, like the second, like part of it was Daryl's fault. If you didn't watch it, like a lot of it was Daryl's fault.
It
what
was
people are
Daryl's
angry
fault.
About. But
They still could have chose someone else.
yeah, but like. In
But this is
general,
the premiere, right? This
it's
was the first.
premiere.
It's
And
because it happened.
It's like
yeah.
bloody. It's bad.
Okay.
Like you see like an eye come out of the socket. Oh jeez. You see
Let
like
me-
like.
All right, all right.
Let me give
Obviously,
you-
we're
let me give
talking
you-
about someone.
Let me give you some of the things that I had a problem with and what I liked. Okay, so in terms of like Demo said, establishing Negan as who he's going to be as a villain this season,
Not
I thought
Negan.
no, I thought it was excellent.
Yeah.
However, now this might give it away, but in terms of the people they killed,
Yeah.
the first one I expected. The second one I'm angry with because of what they did with that character in the previous season.
Okay.
And the circumstances surrounding him in the previous season to kill him
her.
off like that,
Or
or
her.
her, to kill him or her off like that,
Mm-hmm.
triggered me.
Okay, Mike, what do you got to say?
I mean, the way they ended the last season, like you sort of had to have something huge like that. Like if you came back and they just killed one of the minor characters, I would have been upset with that. So they sort of had to do something huge, but the way they killed him was like I'll never forget it.
I think it was perfect. Like it was perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw the clip because
Which guy?
both.
Oh yeah.
It was pretty brutal.
Brutal
Yeah.
is an
It was
understatement.
entertaining though.
He turned their heads into watermelon, like crushed
Okay.
watermelon. It was bad.
But I don't want to give too much away.
All right,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I
Because
have,
it only
okay.
came out like last
no,
night,
but
right?
okay, but the
Yeah.
way the way he
Give
hits
people
him
a
like in the
chance
head
to
like
watch
that,
it.
you know he's hitting the head from the end of the last season.
Okay.
You just don't know the full extent of the
All right.
injury.
So
I
we'll
have-
talk about
I just have
it again
one
on
question. How many more seasons do they have left?
We don't know
idea.
because
Okay.
the comics are still going on as well.
Okay, because I was curious, like if there's like an end and they have to start clearing house or something like that. So okay.
Okay, thanks, Alex. Make sure to pick up your comic book in 3K3 when you get a chance. Miss Velasquez sent us an email, which we're going to come back to later because it's a quiz. It's a Star Wars quiz. We're finally going to try to stump the sap for real.
You won't.
Again,
We'll try. We might.
you went 5 for 40.
Yeah, but that was...
No.
That was nonsense.
Anyway, we have to get to our main topic because Miss Sellers is only with us for a little bit, and then we can go back and do the news and do our quiz with BSAP.
That's okay. Yeah.
So, Halloween. Miss Sellers, how do you feel about Halloween itself?
Why? Oh, you mean the holiday?
The holiday.
Okay, I
It's
thought you.
holiday.
never
Yeah.
mind.
I personally don't like getting dressed up for Halloween. I never
agree.
have, even as a kid. But I do like the candy, and I do like the social aspects. I like the lore behind it, the pagan stories and the witch stories, and like one of my favorite Halloween legends is that whole like Salem witch trial, which isn't a legend. It's like actual history, but I love learning about that type of stuff. And also the voodoo stuff in New Orleans. I recently visited New Orleans last year for my birthday, and the year before that for a French teachers conference, and we went on one of those ghosts and spirits walking tours. It was so awesome.
That's cool.
It taught me the reason behind like Saved by the Bell, like where that comes from.
What is it?
Saved by
Do
the
tell.
Bell. It's okay. So there's a big building in the French Quarter in New Orleans that used to be a hospital dedicated to patients that had yellow fever. And so this is when the French were still occupying New Orleans, right? 15th, 16th century. And so the patients in the hospital would go comatose. That's one of the like the end stages for yellow fever. You wouldn't necessarily die, but people just wanting to clear out the hospitals because they were getting overcrowded with these yellow fever victims, they would just bury them. And so you know that New Orleans is a city that's below sea level. That's why they bury above ground. And so in the tombs, they would have stacks of bodies.
Oh my Lord.
And they would all be patrolled by groundskeepers at the cemeteries. But the French people started believing in vampires, as a little sidebar, when they would open up the tombs to make room for more bodies, and they would see claw marks on the walls. They would think that it was like the living dead vampires, right, in these graves. But it was the comatose yellow fever victims that were still alive, right? So
crazy.
what happened
This
was
has
there
movie
was
written
this,
all over it.
right? There was this one gravekeeper who worked at the, I think it's the St. Lawrence Cemetery.
They put the bell on
They put the bell on the end of their feet. So when the person regained consciousness from their coma,
Like that kind of
they
bell.
would ring the bell, and you were saved by the bell because you were buried alive and then regained consciousness from your coma.
Oh, you're talking about the expression. I thought you were talking about the TV show.
Bye,
too.
Demo.
Well, they used that expression, right?
Yeah.
So that's really interesting.
That's like more like Saved by the School Bell.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Yep.
But that's really interesting.
Yep.
That is creepy.
Anybody else have overall thoughts about the holiday?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
Now, when I was a kid, I usually
Because you're not a kid now.
well, when I
No,
I'm almost an adult. We're almost there, shockingly, but we're almost there.
How old are you?
17.
Oh, yeah, you're
year.
almost there. Yeah.
All right. So I used to dress up as
Gaston. Not Gaston.
LeFou.
Le Fleu.
Please, Mr. I, please tell us.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
I didn't
know
dress
what's
up as anyone scary. Like the whole mask thing, I didn't do.
Your mom wouldn't let you.
No, it's just I didn't have a desire to.
They get all sweaty and stuff.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
gross.
That's
Pretty
true.
gross.
I
Yeah.
dressed up as a Jedi once. That was my favorite one. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is now I'm giving out candy,
Oh, you're that guy?
Oh,
and I hate
here
it.
you go.
We have.
Why don't you just
It's-
go out trick-or-treating then? Or you're at that stage where you don't go out trick-or-treating anymore?
I don't care. Like, I don't,
So in your house, it's your responsibility to give out the candy when the bell
because
rings.
when the doorbell rings, everyone's like has a giant grunt.
Everyone says, "BSAP, go answer the door."
So I take the witch bowl of candy, and then it's 2 pieces each at my house.
Yeah.
And
Wait, what?
yeah, 2 pieces each.
You
That's
guys
it.
are like candy, like trolls, just hard hoarding.
What happens is in my neighborhood, people come in from all parts of Brooklyn to go because they know we have candy.
Yeah, our neighborhood is very.
What
very
part of
popular.
Brooklyn is this?
Tiger Heights.
Oh yeah, well, yeah,
Yeah.
you guys do it big for the holidays.
Yeah, so that's it. But some kids decide they're gonna stick their whole disgusting hand in the bowl and
Me.
take as much as they want.
That's why you got to hold it high.
That's well, I do, and they jump and they tip over the
You're
bowl.
like-
This has happened.
As high as you can.
Well, Thank you.
BSAP holding it as high as he could would be like putting it on a table.
Right.
Hey, I'm short too. Be nice. Be nice.
So
Tip
I'm
over-
very strict with the candy. I make
I-
people put on the masks. If they have a costume with a mask,
you're that guy?
Do not ask me for
Oh, you're
candy
that
without
guy?
it. I'm
Oh,
that
you're
guy.
the worst.
Oh, you're the worst.
I'm like,
you might as
who
well
are
just
ya?
you might as well just give out like pennies and like a single fruit snack.
Hey, there was a lady on my street growing up that gave out pennies.
Yeah, I
Oh,
got
yeah,
pennies.
my
Like,
street
and like
too.
little mini toothbrushes and like floss.
And the peanut.
And the peanut.
Remember the peanut?
Horrible.
Anybody ever get the peanut?
I've gotten
Horrible.
it. It's
I've gotten a
gross.
peanut.
It's terrible.
It's terrible.
And it's never wrapped.
No,
always
it's
a-
not.
It's always an individual peanut.
It's like
Wait,
a random
literally
peanut
just a
in the
peanut?
shell.
No,
It's
no,
a
it's-
raw peanut.
It's like a chewy. It's called the circus peanut.
Yeah.
It's like this chewy orange
It
peanut.
looks like a
candy.
peanut in the
It
shell,
looks like
and it's
styrofoam.
orange, and and it's gross.
I've never eaten one.
It's pretty
It's
bad.
gross.
Or
They
candy
didn't
corn.
really have those.
I
though.
like candy
Love
corn.
candy
No,
corn.
Do you?
Candy corn is good.
You're like the
Delicious.
my friend Joe and
Candy
Mike.
Hey Joe, hey Mike.
Hey, candy
they,
corn's good.
My friend Mike loves candy corn.
I like candy
I
corn.
like
it's
candy
good.
corn.
Candy corn is good.
Eh,
It's
it's
just
meh.
eating a candle. It's like It's like eating a corn flavored candle.
You must have been eating
Sweet
you
candle.
must have been eating an actual candle then, because they taste
that's-
nothing like
Or
candles.
it was stale. It
was
candy
waxy.
corn.
It tastes
right?
like wax.
That's
Honestly, I'm
stale
out of the whole
corn.
candy thing. I like Kit Kats. I like Hershey's. Like M&Ms. That's
So
it.
chocolate. So
Yeah, I don't like the
chocolate.
Yeah.
whatever.
Okay,
other
what if
stuff.
it's like the cool like hard candy like Jolly Ranchers?
Nope. I give it to my
No?
mom.
I'm a chocolate person too. I don't want the nerds. I don't want the Laffy Taffy.
No, I want the
like
Laffy
Slits.
Taffy. I want Jolly Ranchers.
I eat it all. If it's Starburst, I'll open them up and only take the pink ones.
That's rude.
No, I'll give the pink ones to somebody else.
Oh wow.
I'm not gonna throw them out.
I eat all
Wouldn't
the
waste.
candy.
That's sacrilege.
Yeah.
Pink ones are the best ones.
No, lemon. Excuse me.
First of all,
Yellow.
Okay.
First of all, you're correct. No, lemon is the best one.
Lemon. Mhm.
Lemon's
That's
the
what I say
best
to
one.
lemon. That's what I say to lemon. Starbursts.
That's the same sound effect you gave Barb. Come on.
Is it?
Ah.
I didn't give. Did I give her one?
And,
Yes, you
and
gave her a
lemon,
sound
lemon
effect.
Starburst are just far better than Barb.
They're so. I almost agree with you. Wow. Dang. Sorry, Barb, out there.
All right. So
No, she's not out there. She's dead.
She's dead with the Demogorgon.
we don't know
They
that.
left her.
We don't know that.
Okay, wherever you are, Barb, I apologize. My heart is with you and the Demogorgon.
All right. So let's talk about our favorite Halloween movies. They don't
There
have
we
to
go.
be horror movies. They can just be any movie that comes out around Halloween that you like to watch. Mine are all horror movies. Who wants to start? Number 3.
Is this okay? Are we doing an honorable mention as well?
Yeah, we'll do that
with the
afterwards.
honorable
mention. Okay,
So we'll do 3, 2, 1. Honorable mention.
Excellent.
Who wants to start?
I'll go.
Go ahead.
Well, for number 3, I put this is the best movie on my list, but
why is it
it's just
number
not my
3?
favorite. You know what I
understand.
mean?
I understand what you're saying.
You understand?
No.
Yes.
No, so like
Like
Return of the King is a better movie, but I like Empire Strikes Back better. You know what I mean?
Yes, I agree.
Everyone knows what you mean except for you.
Okay.
Yeah, we got it.
Cool.
Except
So
for
everyone.
him.
Cool. So for number 3, I had The Shining.
Okay,
That
good
movie
choice.
I think is terrifying, and it's not like a scary while you're watching it. Well, it is. It's more suspenseful while you're watching it, but by the end, I'm scared every time. Every time the big wheel turns a corner,
Yep.
I lose it.
Especially when you see it from the kid's point of view.
It's so
Like when you're
scary.
sitting in the big wheel with them and the camera's like panning out
It's a
so you can like ride
So
with Oh my
scary.
god, it's so creepy.
I feel like with horror movies, it's how the camera works.
Yes, there's a
it's
lot of
all about editing. It's
cinematography.
about, yeah, cinematography, music.
Which
If
that
you've
movie
ever
does
watched-
very well.
Oh goodness, yes.
If you ever have a horror movie on and you hit mute, it's nothing.
No.
Well, The Shining is. I think it's scary because it's so empty. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because it's the 3 of them, and then like you see these huge shots of the overlook,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just massive, and it's got the maze, and it's terrifying.
I still can't go into houses that have like red carpet. It freaks me out. Like the
Really?
carpet pattern, it freaks me out.
That's on my list. I said horrifying set design, and Jack Nicholson. He's terrifying in
Yeah.
that movie.
Twins.
Oh
The
my
twins
god,
are
the
terrifying.
twins.
No,
Oh
just
my
twins in
God.
general. They creep me out.
There's twins. In the
Shout out to all the twins at Xavier.
Yeah. Who else?
My number 3 is Insidious.
Oh.
I think it's it might be the scary. Actually, you know what? It is the scariest movie on my list. Many traditional horror fans might not think so, but I think it's the scariest movie on my list, especially in the fact when you factor in jump scares. And that movie's full of them. It's a terrifying concept. I like the acting. I think the acting is good, and just set design, kind of like the points you brought up for the Shining, but just different reasons. I just think it's good.
It's a very different looking movie, right?
It's a different looking movie, but I don't know. It gets me. It gets me every time I watch it.
That's the director of Doctor Strange, by the way.
And also the kid in Insidious is the same kid in Iron Man 3 and Jurassic World.
Oh, the little curly-haired kid. Oh, cool.
Gray.
Miss
Yes.
Sellers.
My number 3 is a bit of a throwback. I like Carrie for my number 3.
Good choice.
The original one?
1976.
Yes.
Carrie.
Sissy Spacek and Piper Laurie as the worst mother in creation.
I thought the remake's mom was worse.
She was worse.
I forget
She
her
was
name.
worse.
She's a famous actress.
But
forget.
Piper Laurie she brought like that whole religious fanaticism to life. Somewhere out there is a person like that. You don't have to know them personally, but this person exists. I think that the fact that the main character was a girl in her teenage years going through the typical, coming of age teenage girl stuff. When I first saw it, I was about Carrie's age as she was in the movie, so it totally got me how mean girls can be, how awful
Very
guys
different
can
movie.
be. Very different movie, but just just horrible. Like the scene that always gets me is when she's getting ready to go to the prom.
Oh yes.
And she's dressed in front of the mirror and she's putting on her lipstick and she's
I know what you mean.
criticizing her body, her dress, her makeup, her hair. There is nothing that goes on that's good enough. And so finally she like does this really weird ESP trick and like, you know, subdues the mom, and she's like, I am going to this dance and there's nothing you can do to stop me. And the mother has this like crazed look on her face, you know.
Roasted.
And then it's just quotable, you know, and the Raven was called sin, you know, that type of thing. Right?
I haven't seen it.
Oh my
you
God.
should. It's very
it's
good.
Wonderful.
It's
very
on my
good.
list.
My number 3 is the original Amityville Horror.
Good choice.
Long Island.
with,
Long Island.
with Jody and the pig. Is that the oh Lord?
Now, I like the remake also with Ryan Reynolds. I thought he did a very good job.
He did.
As the lead character.
He did.
But what a creepy movie, man. That I
A
like.
creepy story in general.
Yeah, absolutely creepy story.
real
A house
story.
that's possessed, right?
Yeah, and it makes its inhabitants kill people.
What's the backstory there? Is that there's a family that was killed in
By
that
their
house?
son, yeah.
By the son,
The son was
right.
possessed by something in the house, and he went around he axed his whole family in the
Lizzie
house.
Borden style.
Yeah.
Literally
Nice.
axed to them.
So then
Thank you, John.
nobody
Nice.
wanted
Get
to
it.
buy the house. A couple who, was strapped for cash.
This was James Brolin,
James
right?
Brolin,
Uh-huh.
yeah. And they end up buying the house. He does some type of labor work, like
Yes.
construction work or something like
Yes.
that.
Yes.
And he just slowly, as the movie goes on, just loses his mind slowly and slowly. And the way that it builds up and builds up and builds up all the way to the crescendo at the end, oh, it's great. Love it.
The part that gets me there is the tar from the walls.
Mm-hmm.
There's a scene where there's tar
Oh.
that oozes out of the walls, and there's nothing they can do to stop it. It just starts happening, and they can't stop it. It's really gross and weird. And
Is that house still open?
Someone just bought it, actually.
Why?
Revenue, monies, things like that.
just to say that, hey,
Yeah.
I own the house.
I would have bought it. It's a
You know
beautiful
that house from the Amityville Horror?
Are
I
you
totally
out of
bought
your
that.
mind?
It's a Long
I totally
Island
just bought
house.
that demon.
That's even more of a reason not to buy it.
I don't believe in ghosts.
You don't?
Bet.
No, I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Bet.
What movie is that from, Seth?
Yeah.
Ghostbusters.
Wow.
There's like
Lucky.
only one ghost movie.
Very nice.
Demo?
My number 3, I don't know if anyone's seen it, is Oculus.
Yes,
I
I've
heard of
seen
it.
I've heard of it. I've
I've
never
seen
Is
seen
that
Yeah.
the Mirror movie?
Yeah, it's with Karen Gillan, who was in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, she's Nebula.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's one of those movies. It's not necessarily like scary, but it's one of those like mind movies.
Yeah, it's
where, like,
creepy.
it makes you think.
It's creepy.
So what's
Yeah.
it about?
When the movie's happening, like you don't know where they're going, which I always like. It's basically it's like a mirror that like screws with people's minds
Oh.
and their perception of things, so it can like make them see things that it wants it to, and like, yeah.
Catwoman has no shot over the Hulk. I'm just letting you know. Miss Sellers and Pagano are fighting with their Hulk toys and their
Thank you
Catwoman
for
toys.
indulging me, Pagano.
Miss
And,
Sellers, what is your number 2?
I didn't go yet.
Oh,
B-Step didn't.
Yeah, I know. Everyone
All right.
forgets
Skipped
me.
right over
It's
me
all
for
right.
number 2 as
It's
well.
because you're a killjoy. That's what.
I know.
He's
Go
a
ahead.
barb.
I'm gonna go with Jaws.
Jaws.
Good
choice. Yes, classic.
That's one of those movies that people forget should be a horror. It's supposed to be a
Totally
horror
should
movie.
be a horror movie. Absolutely.
it's in
is
the
a
horror section of
yeah,
Netflix.
It's in a horror movie.
I'm not a fan of those jump scare films. My heart rate doesn't need to go any higher. So, yeah, Killjoy.
Barb.
Yeah.
Barb.
See?
It's a cool concept. A killer shark killing everyone in like the beach area, and but, it didn't work the shark much, but still like the animatronics. But right.
I think it's one of the best movies ever made.
Oh, yeah, I
it is.
agree.
Well,
And it-
Steven Spielberg's a genius. He
Oh
is,
yeah.
And it sparked a ton of terrible shark movies.
Oh boy.
All the other Jaws
which
movies.
one?
Like all of the well, Jaws 2 was okay.
Jaws
Like-
at
No,
SeaWorld.
no, no,
Like Sharknado.
That's the SeaWorld one. Sharknado.
Like
is,
Sharktopus
please.
and
Ghost
Ghost
Shark.
Shark.
Ghost Shark.
It's a shark that can appear in any body of water.
Shut up.
So like,
Jurassic
there's a
Shark.
kid. There's a kid on a slip
On
and
a slip and slide. It comes out of the
and
slip
it
and
comes out of
slide.
the slip and slide.
Stop.
It's
Where
so
can I find
stupid.
this? This
Oh, I
sounds so
need to
bad
see
it's
this.
good.
Sci-fi,
It's really
probably.
funny.
You can just
yeah.
look it up
Jurassic
online.
Shark.
Like
Ghost
like,
Shark.
like I said, Sharktopus.
I can
classic.
send you a link.
Have you guys seen Dinosaurs vs. Cowboys?
Yes.
Did you seen this?
Stupid.
It's really dumb, right?
It's really stupid.
I saw it on Netflix. I'm like, what is that?
Yeah,
Got it.
Netflix is good for putting on the worst movies in the world.
But they're so bad, it's good.
I know.
I can get you a copy.
I want to.
Pacific Rim is so bad it's
Pacific
good.
Rim is so bad, it's good.
Is it really bad though? I think it's
But
just
it's
good.
so bad it's
But
so
it's
good.
so bad,
good.
it's so good. Like Deep
love it.
Impact,
I don't like
so
it.
bad and so good at the same time.
What's your number 2?
Number 2, I think I'm gonna go with the first Saw movie.
Nice.
That's my number
Excellent.
2.
I enjoy that movie.
Because the first Saw movie, I love those types of horror movies where it's not about what you see, it's what you don't see. And like the sound effects make everything like Psycho. Alfred Hitchcock was awesome with stuff like that. I think it's one of the first horror movies to really play that mind game angle with you and really play it to the point where it's real. Like this could actually happen to people. There could be some psycho freak out there who's, willing to
Side
just send people messages and ask them weird questions.
Do you have from any of the Saw movies? Have you seen all of them?
I've seen all of them.
Do you have a personal favorite Saw trap from any of the movies?
Trap.
Yes.
The Saw trap that I like the best, and this is
Yes.
going to sound really, really horrible. This is from Saw 2.
Okay.
Or is it 3, when they're all trapped in that house. And there's the drug addict
Is
that
it-
has
is
to
it
burn, like
the needle pit.
the needle pit.
Needle
That
pit.
is
That's one of my favorite.
favorite
Saw
trap.
trap.
That is horrible.
in
And it
horrible
was
sense.
so, and that's another one,
How do
like
they
Mr. I
film
was
that?
saying, I had to step away from that one for a minute. Because when I saw that, I had tears in my eyes. I felt so bad
The
for
needle
her.
pit trap is bad.
It's
How do
horrible.
they film that?
It's so horrible.
Fake needles.
Hollywood.
Fake needles. And she was crying and digging and crying. And,
The fact that he
It was
just
horrible.
threw her in.
yeah, horrible.
When that
Jigsaw?
movie came out in 03, 04,
Different guy.
it was so different.
Yes.
Like I remember that movie coming out. You guys were young. You guys were real young.
Babies.
But I was like,
5.
that was one of those movies that kind of changed horror movies. That and like the Blair Witch
The Blair Witch.
changed horror movies. I don't
That's
know
a-
if it was for the good,
Yeah.
but it changed horror. Like all those
That-
paranormal movies.
The Blair Witch Project is on another list that I have, but I'll talk about that later.
Okay.
I enjoy Saw. Saw's good.
Yeah, I'm
So it's
gonna.
good.
Saw's my number
I,
2.
I like all of them.
I think it's one of
honestly.
those movies that
I think
makes
they're
you
all
think, would I
same
do that?
in a way.
Yeah.
It's very situational. Like
Yeah.
if I was in the case where my spoiler alert, my foot is chained to, a
pipe.
pipe, would I saw it off?
Right.
Or, it's tough. It's good though.
What's your number 2?
My number 2 is Shaun of the Dead. I think I watched it again last night. It's so clever and it's so funny.
It's funny.
There's a lot of good you don't like it?
I mean, I get it.
There's a lot of
I get
funny
it.
political commentary, like how we're already zombies. Like
I might agree with that.
I think the great scene in that movie is the second time he goes to the convenience store and everyone's already a zombie. And he's like, I got no change today, and he's walking down, does the same thing. Doesn't even notice that there's like blood handprints on the windows.
Yeah.
Doesn't notice that all the
I think I
cars
remember
are-
that scene.
It's so funny.
Haven't seen it.
No, really.
No.
I
haven't
think
seen
you
it.
would like that, Mr.
You
I.
Yeah,
really like
probably,
that.
right?
The whole series is pretty funny.
That's right. That is a series. How many of them? 4?
3.
3.
Okay.
It's that one, Hot Fuzz,
And World's End.
Right.
Those are
I
really
forgot about
funny.
Hot Fuzz.
Hot Fuzz is funny.
My number 2 is The Shining, for most of the reasons Pegno said. I just think it's one of those movies that it makes you think. Like, it really does. It's just so creepy. It's not a jump scary movie. It's just creepy. It's a psychological.
There's a jump or
psychological-
two in there.
But it's not known for
No,
its
no,
jump scare.
it's-
But
yeah.
but do you know what I mean?
I
It's
know exactly what you
really
mean.
psychological, which I like.
Yeah.
The scariest scene, I should have mentioned this earlier. I think for me, might be this. The bathroom scene is
Oh,
terrifying.
Yeah, that's.
Bathroom
Yeah,
scene.
But I
It is.
think that like the scariest psychological scene is the scene when he's in the cellar.
Okay.
Because that when they open the door, it's not that scary. But the fact that
All
it's
the blood rush comes out?
No. When he's in the cellar door and he's asking them to let him out. When the ghost opens the door, it because from that point on you didn't know if it was a ghost movie or not.
Right.
And that broke this different wall, and that just
point.
scared me. And especially since I watch all my horror movies mostly because I have a house in summer house. And it's not secluded, but it's but if I look out my window,
Summer house.
and look out my window, there's
What's
all
wrong
these.
with the summer house?
No, it's in
Nothing,
Long
nothing,
Island. That is
yeah.
a difference.
No, if I look out my window,
Look out at all the peasants. You know.
Yeah.
That's a scary movie for him, looking at all the peasantry going on.
no, but there's tons of trees and there's kind of like a woods on the side of my house. So when I look outside, it's the woods.
Right.
So it adds another layer for me.
There's a picture in the X Cafe that looks like the picture at the end of The Shining, like the mall at the graduation.
Yes, all the graduation
All
pictures.
the, like the
Zoom in on Jack Nicholson.
right, like the 1925 graduation picture that they
Creepy.
they had the X Block ad or something like that.
They could
Demo,
shoot a horror
number
movie
two?
in this school.
Yeah, he said X Block.
I'm sorry,
Block X.
Block X.
it's
Yeah,
Block X.
sorry.
Whatever.
It's a thing. Well, okay. Yeah. Okay.
He's thinking of one now.
Yeah, Demo is notorious for not preparing for any
Not
of these things.
prepared. Seriously?
He's
Yeah.
never prepared for these
But-
His
things.
thing.
Oh, we'll skip you. That's fine.
No.
Do you need more time?
No.
So
I'm
I'll
good.
go.
I'm good. Number 2, I will say is. Oh, Jacobson. I thought he was gonna
He's
say-
buying you time,
He is.
so you better start thinking.
I'm thinking. No. I
He
got.
was here today. Matt Lucen. He was here. He's in my class. Oh, sorry. Hey, don't throw the hog.
I could say The Shining.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good pick.
Very good.
Solid.
Number 1. Hey, wait. We need one
Wait,
of these.
Peg-
we need a
Peg
drum
no
roll.
one beats that.
You didn't go.
I
He
went.
went. His was
He went
Saw,
and I went.
And he went.
Oh, okay.
Here's our number 1s.
Very nice.
Pagano, you want to give your number 1?
You just triggered me again.
I
Just
can kick it up.
because you're doing number 1 before the honorable mention.
That's true.
Gets me.
Yeah.
You
Give your
should
number
do-
1.
Yeah.
We do this every week. I don't know why you keep getting triggered over it.
Because I just don't like it. The Exorcist.
Oh, okay.
That's
the
one of my
original one.
It's one of my
The
favorite
original,
movies.
1973.
I can't get
Yeah.
through it.
That's one of my favorite
It's so
movies ever.
scary.
It is.
It's awesome.
Can't
yes,
do it.
It's
Scary.
amazing.
It's really
Nope.
scary. It's really amazing. It's just for many different reasons. It's scary. It's the stairs
Yeah, it's
scene.
pretty dope.
The spider walk.
Oh, the
scene,
spider walk.
The head turn.
The head
scene,
turn.
Yeah.
The expletive scene with the mother.
When the priests are throwing the holy water and it makes the cuts on her skin, it's like, awesome.
It is.
It's
It's,
awesome.
it's a
It's
great.
awesome.
It's one of my personal favorite movies in general.
Cool. I've never seen the remake. Has anyone seen the remake?
I
I
refuse.
would not-
refuse,
I
yeah.
would not
I
watch
refuse.
Thank you,
that.
thank you,
Yeah.
Pagano, because I can't.
There was a movie called The Right. Did you ever hear that one? That was like The Exorcist with Jesuits.
Yeah, with Jesuits,
Yeah.
Exorcist
and it was
is
based
like-
on. Well, The Exorcist is kind of based on a true story. There was
yeah.
allegedly there
based
was
on-
a
It's such an
Jesuit at
iconic
Georgetown
movie.
that was like one of those priests was that.
That's Max von Sydow's character.
I think so, right?
Max von Sydow.
What's your number 2, BSAT?
gosh.
My number
Oh,
one.
number
you mean?
1.
My number 1 is The Visit.
Oh, good
The
choice.
Visit. Which one is
The
that?
M. Night
Visit.
Shyamalan.
That's the one where the
Is that the
grandma's
M.
li-
Night Shyamalan?
Yeah,
Okay.
the grandma's like,
Shyamalan.
"Do you mind cleaning out the oven?"
And she shoves her in.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, It's
You had to have seen the commercials for this movie.
I'm sure I have.
Yeah.
Probably.
it's a plot twist.
Oh,
At
yes.
the
This
end.
is fairly new, right?
Yeah, this is new.
2015.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
I remember.
Is that new?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it on Netflix or anything?
It was a grandmother.
Probably
the
not.
grandmother.
It's the grand.
Right?
It's
Yeah,
it's
She's
the-
sitting in a chair with she goes and
She's
grandma,
like-
and it's like a ghost or something.
right. It's like
No.
the kids.
Oh, it's that.
the kids
movie.
get sent to the
Okay.
grandparents' house.
I get
Right.
it.
Because the
they're-
mom goes on like
yeah.
a vacation.
Right, it's like a summer trip or a summer visit with the
Yeah.
grandparents.
So the
I remember the
grandparents you never
trailer.
met kind of
Can
thing.
I give a? I have a number 1.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Silence of the Lambs.
Oh okay.
Oh my
That's
God.
a good one.
Excellent
Comedy.
choice.
That's a good
It's-
one.
Comedy.
I'm joking.
Rubs the lotion on its skin.
Yeah.
It does
The-
this
like,
whenever
the-
it's told.
The whole like that. The
What's
whole
his name called? What's his
Buffalo
name?
Bill.
Buffalo Bill.
It rubs the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again.
That's very good.
Right?
Very
Isn't that
good.
it?
He's scary.
He is.
Yeah, he's
He's
creepy.
scarier than Hannibal Lecter, I think.
He's creepy.
Yeah. Hannibal Lecter's supposed to scare you mentally.
Like the scene where you see,
Hannibal
spoiler
Lecter's
alert, you
awesome.
see the suit.
He is awesome.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
the
but I
suit-
couldn't get through Hannibal.
Terrifying.
I couldn't get through that.
The show.
I couldn't get through that, the movie,
The movie.
or
Oh,
Red
no.
Dragon. I couldn't get through either one.
I didn't bother trying those.
No.
Yeah, it was too much.
The only thing that I don't like is there's that one scene where it's like they're in the dark and she has the gun.
Oh,
And like
right.
every time she turns, she like screams.
Yeah.
She's like ah.
Yeah.
And
It's a lot. No, it's a lot.
After like the third one, you're just like
Was
Jesus
that
Christ.
that was Jodie Foster, right?
Yeah.
Bodie
Yeah.
Joster.
Which one of them
What'd I
got the
say?
Oscar for that?
No,
Was
no, I didn't
that
say anything wrong. Peg
was that
knows.
Sir Anthony Hopkins
Sir
that got
Anthony
the
Hopkins, yes.
the Oscar for that, or was it Jodie Foster?
Okay, this is actually the first one of the first films, one of the films to get all 5 of the big Oscars. So it got Best Picture, Best Lead Actress, Best Lead Actor,
Did it really?
Best Screenplay, and then Best Direction.
It won for all of those?
All 5.
Damn.
That I remember.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Top 5.
You have a number one, Miss Ellis?
Yes, I do. My number 1 is the original Halloween, 1973.
Not the
John
remake?
Carpenter.
That was
Oh,
our-
hell.
That was our theme song today.
I really love Michael Myers as a villain.
Yeah.
He's so simple, but so scary at the same time. Like, there's nothing about him that is complex. He doesn't have like this like really complicated backstory like a Freddy Krueger. It's, taking his anger out on teenagers that will neglect, younger kids. It's a basic story, but it's so, I don't know, like it just gets you. Well, it gets me.
This is the
anyway.
only movie that I have to go out of my way to watch every Halloween.
Yeah.
Is that really what it is, though? Because that wasn't said in the first movie.
No, it's said actually in Halloween 2. Donald Pleasance is his
That's
psychiatrist,
what I
and
was
he
saying.
tells the backstory.
Okay, so like when I was watching it, I thought it was very suspenseful. I was on my toes the whole time. It was scary.
On your toes.
You're on
Like
your
on the
toes.
edge of your seat.
Yeah, the edge of your
that's,
seat.
that's the actual expression.
No, I've heard on your toes.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Mr. Norris, how are you? No? Okay. All right. He busted in last week, and we made him talk about Disney
That
stuff.
is so funny. He's like, never
You
again.
read the sign.
This is a sign.
There is a door to his room that he never goes into. But anyway.
No,
yeah.
okay, so my problem was like he didn't really have a motive in the first one.
No.
He's a psycho. That's his motive.
That's not a motive.
Yes, it is. He's
yes,
a
it is.
psychopath.
He's
Yes.
psycho.
Yes,
They
it
don't
is.
Well,
need
well,
motives.
yeah, like he just, yeah.
He didn't have a trigger.
Well, the trigger, well, they talk about it a little bit in the first movie about why he escaped from the insane asylum. Donald Pleasance talks about, do you know what today is? It's Halloween. Do you know what happened in Halloween? And then you get like a sense that there's some type of link with his family when you see the opening sequence. The opening sequence tells the story
When
of
he-
everything when he actually
kills-
kills the sister.
said sister.
Right? And then when there's a scene where he brings the tombstone from his sister's grave into the bedroom where the blonde girl has been, rightfully slaughtered, I guess, in his eyes. And she's laying there as if she's in a grave with this tombstone
Yeah,
there.
the
Then you
arms
get
out
that.
sort of
Yeah,
thing.
then you get that second, link between him and his backstory. I think it's a fantastic movie. It never gets old for me. The editing is fantastic. The way they bring the music in is awesome. I think Jamie Lee Curtis is perfect
She's
for
really
that.
good.
She's
Superb.
perfect. The scene that always gets me with this one is when she stabs him with the coat hanger and she thinks he's dead. And then you see him kind of
Oh, they
sit
sit
up
up?
and turn his head. And I'm sitting there like, no! Like every time. Like I've never seen it before.
I don't get it. Why does he? Because he was riddled with bullets, and then he was fine. So what? And he fell from the ledge, and he got stabbed in the neck.
That's
and
part of the mystery.
It's part of the mystery of Michael Myers.
I don't like that.
That's fine.
I can't.
It just doesn't work for me personally.
That's okay.
I
You're,
took the.
You're allowed to have that opinion.
I liked it though. It's a solid meh.
A solid meh.
That his word for things that are
You're
okay
Barb.
is
Meh.
meh.
No.
And everything to him is meh. Just about everything is meh.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
All right,
can't
then.
think of Mike Myers without thinking of Wayne's World. That's the
Oh,
problem.
that Michael Myers.
I like that Michael Myers.
See, that's just
or
really
Shrek.
See, that's just really sad that you think of that Michael Myers.
But he is a
When
G
Wayne's
though.
World is a good movie.
No. That Michael Myers in the movie.
Oh.
He's really good at what he does.
Who else has to give their number one? Yeah.
Number one. Yeah, I gave my number one.
What was it?
The
What was
Visit.
Oh, the
Oh,
Visit.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, what was yours?
I didn't give mine yet. Did you give yours?
Exorcist.
Mine was. I was gonna say Halloween as well, but just to change things up, I'm gonna say The Omen.
We talked about this.
Yeah, the original Omen.
yes.
The
Gregory
remake's
Peck.
not. The remake's not too bad. That's with.
That's the Julia Stiles.
Julia Stiles and the guy who he does the voiceovers for all the HBO shows. I forget his name. But I always like that particular story of the devil. I'm a big fan of devil stories and angels and demons.
Is that why
and
you're a
things I'm like.
Devils fan?
Shut up, BSAP.
No, it's not.
Thanks for playing.
I like good hockey teams that win Stanley Cups.
Yeah. Well, we could have another podcast. about that.
Okay.
Wow.
But yeah, I always like that whole possessed kind of devil's son kind of story. That's why I like Rosemary's Baby.
Oh, that's on another list of mine, but
That's spooky.
Rosemary's Baby's
we'll,
good stuff.
we'll talk
Good
about that
movie.
list.
Good movie.
But
Ugh.
Damien just, oh my God, what an evil child that
Well,
kid
it
is.
starts with this horrible image of the nanny when she hangs herself
At the
from
birthday
at
party.
the birthday. Damien, it's all for you, and she steps off that ledge, and everybody's screaming, and Damien's like, "Huh, you just did that, and it's for me." You know, there's this curiosity in his eyes, like he knows what's going on, but he doesn't know what's going
It's
on.
the childhood innocence.
It's weird.
And
It's just a
then
weird thing.
So many good scenes, like when the glass falls on the priest.
Yep.
When Gregory Peck is digging through that
That's
grave,
the scene that gets me. Miss Sellers' scene that gets her.
and he goes to Rome and he checks out the grave and he finds the jackal corpse.
Oh my God!
And
And
that-
then he digs up the other grave and he's digging it. I gotta know.
I
I
haven't
just
seen it.
need to know. And then there's
Is this The
oh
Omen?
Lord.
The original Omen's so good. It holds up today too. Gregory Peck is the same actor that was in To Kill a Mockingbird.
Yes.
Atticus Finch.
Atticus Finch.
I know.
Yeah, so that was a tie between Halloween and The Omen. So.
Oh God! Now I got chills just thinking about the jackal.
Pagano, would you
go
like to give
first.
your honorable mention?
Wait, I didn't get to go for number one.
I asked if everybody went, and you all looked at me. Go ahead.
No.
Come on, speed it up.
I said Evil Dead 2 for me.
Haven't seen it.
You like second movies, huh? You like sequels?
I do like sequels.
You
Well,
like Toy
for-
Story 2.
I love Toy Story 2.
Okay.
Toy Story 2 is, I think, a lot better than the first one, but that was a different show.
It's yeah.
But Evil Dead 2?
Yeah. So with me, when I watched it the first go around, Evil Dead 1 was my favorite. You've seen all of them, right? Yeah. And then second go around, like Evil Dead 2 is really what I loved about the franchise, like that sort of goofy horror. That's just my number one.
Yeah. Yeah.
You like goofy horror.
I don't like the goofy horrors.
Love
like,
goofy
Scary
horror.
Movie 4.
I haven't. I only saw
No.
this first scary movie.
I only saw the first like, scary movie, and that was
love
enough.
those.
I'm
Yeah.
Scary
done.
movies are no. they're
I'm
bad.
done.
That's like Cabin in the Woods is like a
Well, with this,
Kind of, sorta.
kind of supposed to be
Because there's
kind
some
of silly.
there's some silly moments in Cabin in the Woods, but then there's some really creepy, like downright scary moments in Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah. I don't know. I like the straight on.
Yeah, I like
try to
yeah,
scare the crap
just,
out of your
yep,
movie.
Scare the crap out of me.
Speaking of like comedy type horror movies,
Yeah.
I'm actually excited to see the new Tyler Perry
Oh,
Medea's,
Lord, have mercy.
Medea's Halloween.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never seen a Medea.
No, it's
You've
called
never seen
Boo.
any of those movies?
No, I've never seen that. Or the TV shows. He had a TV show on
He
TBS.
had a TV show
it finished first in the box office this weekend.
What's it running against?
Over Jack Reacher.
over Jack Reacher.
Oh, my man Tom.
Tommy's
boy.
not
Yeah.
doing too good.
I want to see that either
Well, who
like this
cares
next
about
weekend.
Reacher. Like if it was a Mission Impossible movie, he wouldn't have won it wouldn't have beat out a Mission Impossible.
Well, yeah,
movie.
it's two different franchises.
Right.
Reacher looked pretty good though, but it got negative reviews, so that's what
meh.
happens. It's a
Yeah.
it
As
got
most,
lower
like,
than meh.
remake things
But-
do.
My honorable mention. Oh, God, I had one. I literally had one.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Bet.
Bet.
Pagano, what's yours? We'll come back to.
Okay,
Nemo.
so originally I had Silence of the Lambs.
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
Say it before he forgets. Let
You
him
need to
say
write
it before he
down?
forgets.
The End of Days with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, no.
Is that a horror movie?
I don't know.
No.
Yeah, it is.
Probably.
It's
think
more
so,
like
I
it's like a
guess.
horror. It's not really a horror movie. It's kind of like a comedy type thing, but it's also like the devil.
I mean, he's in it.
the
so
idea
it's
is
a comedy.
like-
Comedy type thing, and it's also like the devil.
Yeah, the devil's in it. It's great.
Devil's in the movie.
Yeah, like
Lucifer makes an appearance.
He's like actually a guy, and Arnold Schwarzenegger fights him. it's it's so great. He possesses people, and he accidentally.
Wait, Arnold Schwarzenegger?
No, the devil.
Like, what kind of movie is
What kind of
this?
comedy is that?
Arnold Schwarzenegger is like
I possess you now.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's like defending the world against him, and
Get out of here, devil.
he's like
You're so evil.
the best
get
line is
out.
like
The power of Christ compels you.
Oh my god. I'm crying. Oh Lord.
Pagano, what was your honorable mention?
but like it's
Oh, we're
it's
still
great.
going with the-
yeah, we're still going.
All right.
Okay, so
Because he
Tried
he
to get off.
accidentally shoots his friend because he thinks that he's the devil.
Yeah.
And his friend sounds like, "What the hell? You just shot me." He's like, "It's just a scratch. Come on." and then he's talking to the devil, and it's like, "You think you know bad? You're an effing choir boy compared to
Oh
me.
my
A
God.
choir boy."
Okay.
This is an 11
All
on
right.
Rotten Tomatoes.
Then there was
Okay,
that.
so originally I had Silence of the Lambs, but then it was brought up by I think it was you, right? You
Yeah,
brought up?
yeah, me.
But then I realized that Mr. I had said
Uh-oh.
not only horror movies but Halloween
Yeah,
themed
sure.
movies in general.
Halloween Town.
No, and I decided,
Disney movie?
and I decided to go with
Garbage Pail Kids.
no, a Charlie Brown,
That's on my list.
The Great Pumpkin.
The Great
the
Pumpkin.
Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown.
I forget this.
It is my second favorite Peanuts movie, second only to the Thanksgiving one, but
You don't like the Christmas one?
that's my fourth.
Fourth.
The Thanksgiving one's
Easter's
good.
third.
The Christmas one is my
The
favorite.
Christmas one makes me cry.
As a child, I loved all of those.
They're all good.
As an
That's-
adult, I loathe them all.
What?
Yes.
Why?
What? This is why.
Wait, you're a parent.
I am
Like,
a parent.
How
But
is
it's
that
the
even?
Peanuts. It's amazing.
It's like
Okay, hear me out.
Okay.
I think it might be because I am a parent is because why I don't like them. I recently watched the Thanksgiving one last Thanksgiving, and
ama-
I've
amazing.
I've always watched them.
Okay.
Yeah, but I show them to the class sometimes. You know, if we have Thanksgiving at Xavier or something like that. And it's not. I don't think they have themes that actually fit into the holidays.
So
I'm listening.
It's got-
If you're going to make a holiday special, you have to kind of link it with the holiday. So now Thanksgiving, I get it. They were all not happy. What's her name? Patty.
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 Peppermint Patty.
I mean, she is so mean
that's the point, though.
to Charlie Brown. Yes, she is so mean to Charlie Brown at the dinner. And I'm like, this is horrible that this poor kid's getting so ripped on, you know? And then I watched the Halloween one, and it has nothing to do with Halloween.
the World War I
It's all
flying
ab-
ace.
It's all about.
He got a
First of
rock.
all, okay,
So
the Snoopy
quotable.
parts have nothing to do with anything.
So what?
They're filler parts.
It's a
it's
but those are the
70s
But
best
he's
parts.
Snoopy.
He's partaking in a World War I fighter plane battle on his doghouse.
No, this has nothing to do with Halloween
does, though.
or
What?
Thanksgiving
No,
or
it does.
Maybe
Christmas.
he's dressing up as a pilot. Boom.
Yeah, he's
No, he
dressing
is-
up.
he is the World War I
He's
flying.
embodying
I
the
always thought
holiday.
that the Red Baron was his Halloween costume.
It
Yeah,
is.
It is. It's
Yeah.
supposed to be.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it's a way for them to not have to think about storyline.
But he's sneaking around through the fields. There's the I got a rock. Come on.
The I Got a Rock is funny.
That's
hilarious.
The fact
It's
that he cuts
amazing.
100 holes into his
Hilarious.
costume is funny.
Hilarious.
But the other kid, who lets the 6-year-old sleep out in the pumpkin patch by himself till 4 in the
His
morning?
idiot
His
um,
terrible parents.
Yeah, yeah,
and then
exactly.
nothing ever happens with it.
So
Like the whole
It's a Peanuts
show,
movie.
you're
He
waiting
saw
for
the
something
Great-
to happen.
first of all,
He saw
this
the
is-
Great Pumpkin.
He didn't. There was no Great Pumpkin. It was Snoopy.
It was Snoopy.
and that's what makes it funny.
He passes out.
It's Snoopy.
Here's the thing, though. This
and the
is
girl,
written.
the poor
Sally.
Sally calls him a blockhead 5 times
right,
while
which
she's
is,
yelling at
which
him.
is the best.
she roasts him. Like,
Which is the best
he's
insult on the
done
planet.
by that.
You call someone a blockhead, they're
What are
done.
they gonna do?
you
you're done, you're
blockhead. Yeah.
There was nothing. I don't know. The Garfield Halloween special, which was no one has ever heard
give
or
me
seen
some
of,
I've seen it.
lasagna.
I've seen it.
is so much better.
Yeah.
Oh, lasagna.
It's good.
It's very good.
You see the door?
There's a haunted house. There's a treasure. The pirates' ghosts come and take it.
Does he eat lasagna?
He does at the
He
very
does
beginning.
at the very
That-
beginning.
that-
with his peg leg because he's a pirate.
I hate Garfield.
Whose cat eats lasagna?
Exactly.
John's.
So bad for them.
That's who's.
Obviously.
If I ever got a cat.
You have an honorable mention?
Honorable mention. I don't know if you can classify this as a horror movie, but
He
I'm
picked
gonna.
an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
Always
which-
gotta have
You're
an
fine.
Arnold.
That's a comedy.
True. I think my honorable mention is Seven.
Oh, good
1995.
Yes.
Sure.
Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
I really
Tell
want-
me what's in the box.
I really want to
At
talk
this
about
point,
this movie.
I saw
So
that
good.
in the movie theater in high school, and I was crying at this point because I felt so bad for him. The motif around the 7 deadly sins, bringing the literature into it, and I'm a really big book nerd. Anybody who knows me well. I'm a big reader. Having the contrast of Morgan Freeman's straight-laced, I'm about to retire, get away from me character with the very zealous and
Young,
energetic, young, eager detective in Brad Pitt. Kevin Spacey plays an awesome villain, amazing
Absolutely.
villain, and he is psychotic and sociopathic from top to bottom, textbook.
It's another one of those biblical movies that I
Yes,
just love. I love
absolutely.
the whole biblical aspect of
Absolutely. The biblical aspect, the literature aspect. And you know what? Like, as much as you want to hate Kevin Spacey's villain for this,
No.
you know,
You can't.
he's got some reasons.
It's a shame that he got downgraded to playing a cat in the movie.
Well,
That was
yeah,
a
but
fine film.
Oh my god.
Well,
I saw that. That was one of the better movies of the summer.
it. What are you talking about?
He like I don't know the whole plot of the thing, but long story short, he became a cat.
In 7?
No, this is some nonsense garbage movie.
How are you like? There was
No.
zero transition with that.
No, it's because we were mentioning Kevin Spacey. I'm like, you know, it's a shame that he plays a cat now
Okay.
instead of being
well,
a
House
good
of
Nine
Cards
Lives.
is pretty awesome.
House of Cards. He is awesome.
He was a pretty bad Lex
Pagano, would
Luthor,
you
too.
share some sentiments with me here?
On
7?
On 7. As weird as this sounds, I like serial killers.
No, I like serial killer movies.
I like serial killer movies.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Let's make
Yeah.
Draw,
some.
draw the line.
I'm really interested in psychology and why serial killers are the way they are, and so movies like Seven and The Shining and Silence of the Lambs.
What's in the box?
Did you ever see Primal Fear?
Great
No,
movie.
I haven't.
Ooh.
Good.
Richard Gere.
Dude.
Richard Gere.
If you are into psychology,
Gere?
you need to see
Richard
Primal
Gere.
Fear
Yeah.
with Richard Gere and
He's
Ed
good,
Norton.
man.
Really, really
I went
good.
to basketball camp with his son.
Did you ever see Fight Club?
Yes.
Is he nice?
Oh, okay.
Is he nice?
He was much younger, but I saw Richard Gere.
Is he nice? Like Richard Gere? Is he like a cool guy?
He was like 5, so I didn't get to
Oh,
talk
okay,
to him.
never mind. Then.
He was 5.
No. I was talking.
Oh, you
she likes Richard Gere, and I went to basketball camp with Richard Gere's son.
Oh,
I was
cool.
talking about Richard Gere. Like, did you meet him? Did
Yeah.
you say
Oh, I
hi?
saw him,
And
and that was it.
That's,
Because all the moms like kind of swarmed him.
of course, because he's Richard Gere.
My honorable mention is I just watched this in actually my film class with Mr. Vargas.
It's the only reason you saw it.
No, actually, I'm
Wow.
glad I saw it.
is that?
Being that it was made
This
in
is what happens on the
1920
podcast.
something, yeah.
Nosferatu?
No, The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari.
Oh, yes.
That's a good movie. It's full of plot twists, especially at the end. I won't spoil it.
My mom made me watch that.
It's a good movie.
good. It's
Given
good.
that it's silent and takes place in Germany, you know.
I got some. Just gonna throw some out there. Anyone seen Donnie Darko?
Yes.
That's a good Halloween movie.
It's a very good Halloween movie.
Yeah.
Why do I hear that name all the time for movies, and I'm always like, oh, mobster movie. I don't feel like
That's
watching.
Donnie
it.
Brasco.
Ah, that's why.
Al Pacino.
Yeah.
Johnny
Never
Depp.
saw it.
Yeah, this one's with
I'm
Jake
not a big Johnny
Gyllenhaal.
Depp fan.
La Cosa
nor am I.
Nostra. Like,
I don't like mobster movies.
Lucchese.
I watched
Come on.
The
I
Godfather?
watched
Godfather?
Casino. I watched
Goodfellas?
Goodfellas.
The Godfather.
I've never seen Godfather.
I'm obsessed
What?
with mafia history.
Even I. That's
How are you
wow.
Italian and what? How have you?
I don't appreciate that stereotype.
What?
Wow.
I love that
I
stereotype.
love
and
that
I'm
stereotype.
Peg,
It's
no,
one of my
please.
favorite things about like
Jack
being
Maloney.
Italian is the
that
mafia,
people
the mob, yeah.
mistake you for a mobster? Is that
Yes, I love that.
No, not
It's so
more.
cool.
No thanks.
it? I'm obsessed with mafia history.
Staten Island has enough problems.
Obsessed. Obsessed.
agree.
I got some
Agreed.
others.
I had one. It was Insidious. We talked about it before. The Insidious. I just watched the third one last night with my wife.
There's
We
a
liked it
third
lot.
one?
Yes, chapter 3, which is a prequel. It's chapter 3, but it's a prequel to the first one. It's all about the
Chapter
old.
threequel?
It's all about the old lady and how.
Oh.
Your favorite's the original?
Oh, the original one's great. The demon in it, the black
You
and red
tell me
faced
you're
demon.
talking. That scene, that is one of the scenes.
That's one of my favorite monsters
That is one
or
of
creatures.
the appearance behind the. Yeah, that scene is, in my opinion, the scariest scene in any movie like ever. I think so.
It might be when he's crawling up the wall up to the
Oh
ceiling.
God.
Whew.
Yeah, that's one of the movies on my list of I will never watch this movie again as long as I live type of list. And
have to watch it.
I like
it's
to
on
pause it,
That's
like
on
when he shows his face.
Nope.
And I love doing research about movies and just reading about them. And every time I search up Insidious to read about it, of course, Google Images has to bring up that scene with the monster face behind the. I can't.
Well, in the third one, there's a real good look at him. At the very, very end, there's a real good look at him because it sets up the first one.
Is
in
he
the,
just terrifying looking?
He's just I can't
Do I
even.
wanna see it or do I wanna see the
You
movie?
want it? No.
No,
Can you please
Oh,
not
you've
show
never
me
seen
that
the
picture?
movie?
Oh no no
'Cause
no!
I will
no.
not sleep tonight if you show me that picture. Like for real.
Have you seen
I've
it?
seen
though?
it.
Okay.
I cannot.
Pegno, you need to see it. It's
Me
terrifying.
and my friends are gonna sit
Yeah.
down and watch
No,
this.
it's very good. It's one of the better ones that they've made in a while. It has
Scott
a-
Derrickson, right?
Yeah, it has a very
Yeah.
interesting story behind
Yeah,
it.
try and go to bed tonight after seeing that image.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
It looks like a hybrid of Darth Maul and
I don't want to see it. Stop.
Stop telling
I don't want
him.
to see it.
It's the generation of spoilers.
Yeah, it is.
Yes,
They
it
want to
is.
know everything right now, and then they want you to know it, and then
Right.
nope.
I also on my list I had Cronenberg's The Fly. That's a good movie.
What about
that the
Rick
Jeff
and Morty's
Goldblum one?
Cronenbergs?
That's an excellent episode.
Is that the Jeff Goldblum
It's
one?
the Jeff Goldblum
Oh
movie.
God,
That's a good
that's,
movie.
That's one of those again on my list of I will never watch this movie
Really?
again. As long not because it's bad, but because it scared the fool out of me. That's why. Like it's really really scary.
No, I didn't think it was that scary. I just thought it was an interesting character
When
study.
she has the baby.
that scene's scary, and then the window scene is scary.
Do
I've
you
never
know
seen it. Never seen it.
Oh, it's so gross.
Oh, it's so.
I like
it's
really
horrible.
bad 80s horror movies. That I know that surprises everybody.
No,
Like
what?
like
But
what?
I love like really horrible
what?
80s
Like
horror
what?
movies like Candyman,
That what?
Pet Cemetery,
Candyman was
Candyman's
good.
good.
Pet
okay.
Cemetery is
Hellraiser.
very Hellraiser is
Hellraiser,
very
yes.
good.
Children of the Corn.
Children of the
Children of the
Corn
Corn.
again.
What's wrong with any of these movies?
Hey Steve.
They're all good.
Oh, they're all good?
Children
Okay.
of the Corn is
Leprechaun.
another one of those
And
movies
that I
on my
haven't
list.
seen. Oh,
of
come
I will
on.
never- I will never watch that movie again.
Children of the Corn.
Because it
With
scared
Mordecai?
me too much. Oh,
Love it.
with Mordecai? You know what's another one? This is a real big throwback. The Wicker Man.
Oh,
Yes.
I haven't
will
seen
never
the
watch that
original.
Wait,
movie
the
again.
Nicolas Cage
I've seen the
remake?
Nick Cage
No, the
one.
original
That one
one.
is
Oh, you
so
know what?
funny.
You haven't seen the original Wicker Man? Please watch it.
Nope.
How to get burned? How to get burned?
Nope. Nope.
You know what's terrible? Gremlins.
That's like a Christmas movie though.
That is like a Christmas movie.
Goonies. Krampus.
That's not really. Is that a Halloween movie? Goonies?
I'll take that as a Halloween movie.
Yeah,
don't know, I
the
get
Wicker
Gets me in the
Man.
spirit.
Goonies.
The Wicker
Gets me in the
Man,
spirit.
I can't.
It's like Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters. That's a good one.
That's
the
the
original. That was
original
on my
Ghostbusters.
list.
The original Ghostbusters.
Oh, the other one didn't happen.
Okay.
It didn't happen.
We'll agree on that.
Yeah.
It's like the Indiana Jones one and the Crystal Skull. That didn't happen.
What movie?
Exactly.
What fourth Indiana Jones movie?
Yeah, no.
Ah.
I deny that one too. I don't own that at all.
So you're gonna stick around?
Yeah, I'm gonna hang out.
There you go. Awesome.
Excellent.
So
Perfect.
I have some, I have some other Halloween things here if we want to go through. What was your favorite candy that you wanted to get when you went trick or treating?
I think this is a question that all of us need to answer.
That's what I'm saying.
Man,
You want to think about it?
always-
I can go
I
first.
always looked for either Reese's cups, the little miniature ones and the gold foil, or I looked for the individual M&M bags
Ah.
because I like M&Ms a whole
that's
lot,
good.
especially the plain ones. They're my favorite.
Mine is Reese's, but it has to be the holiday ones, the ones that are a pumpkin or a tree or an egg.
Those are the best ones.
Ah, okay.
The ratio of peanut butter to chocolate is much higher peanut butter ratio
Yes.
in those than
Spoken from a true science
yes,
teacher.
than it is from the cups. The cups have this really thick bottom
Yes,
shell.
they do.
So you get a lot more chocolate in that.
He's right though.
Yeah.
Thank you for explaining that because I was just about to try to say the shape of it doesn't really change how it tastes, but
It
there you
does.
go.
There's way more peanut butter
There
in,
is.
in the holiday ones. That's one I always looked for.
I'm a Kit Kat guy.
Ah, yes.
And
Kit
I'm-
Kats are great.
Kit
so
Kats are
good.
nice. I haven't had
Yeah.
a Kit Kat in a long time.
Right?
Like a Kit
Do
Kat
they
bar.
sell them at Blue Valley?
They sure
Well,
do.
the thing. Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Well, the thing
Oh,
with me
they
and Kit
might
Kats.
be.
Meh.
Stop.
Yeah.
They might be meh.
Speaking of Blue Valley, I get salads there like 3 days a week.
Not anymore.
Why? What's wrong with Blue Valley?
I was
find
waiting
like-
online to get my salad, and there was a
find
guy
like
in
a
front of me
tooth?
getting his salad, and I found something crawling across the raisins
It rhymes with boach.
and coach.
I'm not sure
Or if you want to do a real word, coach.
Oh, I.
Oh, he's afraid of coaches.
Yeah, I'm very afraid of coaches, and I definitely don't want them on my food.
That happened?
That happened last week. I haven't eaten a salad since. I'm
That-
dying.
from
Just
I'm
a
actually
salad.
dying.
In
You know,
general.
we have a fine salad bar downstairs in
We
the
do?
cafeteria.
Oh yeah, we do.
do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually,
but
it's not
I always pay on
Doing-
debit card.
I mean, but really though, like,
It's not bad. I mean, it's not good. but
cafeteria
it's
food.
not
Salad.
bad.
I'm sorry, did I cut you off again? What's your favorite candy?
Kit Kats and
Oh, the
Reese's
Kit
Sitting or
Pieces.
you kneeling?
Reese's Pieces. That's the one like E.T. They
He's really
Yes.
low.
they lured E.T. with it, right?
Yes, I think Reese's Pieces are an underrated gem.
I'm not a big candy shell.
I get them
kinda
in my
guy.
Blizzard. Reese's Pieces
It is
and
delicious on
M&M
the Blizzard.
peanut. I mean M&M plains. I get them mixed up.
I much rather have an M&M than a Reese's. I don't
Absolutely.
know- I don't know why.
Absolutely. There's no
I
contest.
think it depends on what kind of mood I'm in.
I think M&Ms on popcorn are good.
See,
Yes,
I don't
M&Ms
think
and
popcorn.
popcorn.
I don't
Get the
think
melt.
popcorn is very good.
No, I agree. It's nothing. It's
not good.
popcorn. You know.
It's got to be buttery.
Yeah.
Got to be buttery.
Butter.
The
and
only
salt.
the only good popcorn is caramel covered popcorn.
No.
Kettle corn is
like
delicious.
kettle corn?
Kettle corn is
Nope.
delicious.
Kettle
Sounds
corn is
good.
delicious, or you get the caramel and cheese mixed up, like
Especially the
carrots.
ones in Long
so
Island.
Good.
That big the drum that you get on Christmas.
Yes,
You know what I'm
yes,
talking about?
yes.
It has the white cheddar, the
Yeah.
the
My aunt
caramel,
gets it
and the
for me
regular.
every Christmas.
Yep. You
Yep.
got to get those from
You
like the girl who lives down the block who
Yep.
sells it.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, for a school or something. What did you like for trick or treating?
My two favorite candies, Twix and Milky Way.
Delicious.
Those are very good choices.
The
those are excellent.
Right
the-
Twix or left Twix?
It doesn't
I'm,
matter.
I'm one of the.
Oh, they're both the same.
Yes.
I'm one of those people who absolutely
You know-
hates that whole thing. And
Yeah.
You know what's,
they're
you know
just
what's funny
Twix.
about right Twix, left Twix? If you rotate it 180 degrees,
Right.
then right Twix becomes left Twix, and left
False.
Twix becomes
False.
right
Because
Twix.
Twix, it's
It
for
doesn't
left or
matter.
right. You have to read
Is
it
it?
from left. Yes,
It doesn't matter though.
it does.
It doesn't.
Beaned.
Hold
doesn't,
It,
you're
hold
right.
it vertically.
This is true. No, Twix are good. Usually in Halloween you get the little single ones, right? No one gives out the big double pack. And
Right. Well,
No.
I hope for those, but
Yeah.
they don't usually
Never
happen.
Yeah, they
Oh.
come in like the bag with that's like the mix up of things, right? Or
Yeah.
can you buy those single?
You can buy 'em single,
Like
probably.
a regular bag of just Twix, right?
Yeah, you can. You get the big three. You get Twix, Milky Way, Three Musketeers. Nothing's better than
there was a point in my life where
Three
all I
Musketeers.
had was the Three Musketeers. That's all I ate.
They
for-
changed
for
the
some
recipe.
time. I haven't had
It
one.
got
in-
worse.
I haven't had
Those
one in
demons.
years.
No, you're one of those people.
No, they did. No, it
No,
said
I'm
on
one
the,
of those
it said
people,
on the
too.
recipe. It
What's
said on the thing.
what's wrong with it?
No, what they did was you know how it was purely I don't know, is it what's in the middle of it?
Nougat? Chocolate nougat?
whatever it is.
It's nougat.
Nougat.
No, it's nougat.
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 All right, so with the nougat,
Nougat.
Boy.
All right.
Nougat.
they like sprinkled little chocolate flakes in it.
Whose man's? Nougat.
Yeah. They sprinkle chocolate flakes in.
And this is not that good.
Oh, okay.
It ruined it.
So wait a minute. They changed the formula of the fluffy
Nougat.
stuff.
Of the nougat.
The nougat.
The nougat.
I guess so. I haven't had one in probably 10 years.
Interesting.
Demo, you got candy or are we still thinking?
No, I got it. Well, it's not even a question. See, as
Buying
so,
time.
I think I stopped going out to get candy when I was like, I think 12 was like the cutoff year.
Yeah.
Maybe like 11.
Okay.
It's like it's not. Yeah. Yeah. So when I got the candy, I would always have like a system where I'd count out like the thing and create like a ratio
I
for
would-
like each thing
I would do the
to
same
like
thing.
monitor what I should eat when in order to have like I had a system because like
Obviously.
I don't want to eat like the best stuff first
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
because like then it's gone.
Right. So what was your favorite?
Oh, I always liked Twix and Skittles.
Skittles.
I was thinking.
That's my
Skittles.
wife's
I was
favorite.
thinking
Skittles are great.
My wife will kill you for Skittles.
I'm not a big fan of Skittles.
When I go to a movie,
I don't like the sugary stuff.
when I go to a movie, I usually get Skittles and a type of soda.
Okay.
a liquid.
So a solid sugar and a liquid sugar.
Some type
Exactly.
of
Very good.
tasty
Very good.
beverage.
Peace
Yeah.
out.
I'm gonna go usually for one of those Hershey, the small Hershey
Yeah.
bars, because it's something, and a Kit Kat.
Because
Very
it's
nice.
Oh, but
something.
I'll tell you a very underrated
Isn't
thing:
everything
Hershey drops.
Those
Oh,
are
the
good.
kisses?
Those are delicious.
No,
the drops.
What's the
What
difference?
drops?
What's the
I don't
drop?
know.
They're
It's like a Hershey bar in
it's like a
circular
yeah.
form. It's around yay big.
Oh, okay.
It's like a discus.
It melts in your mouth. It's really good.
So you're describing a kiss to me.
No,
it?
it's not
That
the
is
same
like-
shape.
Dove has
No,
those.
it's like-
I think
it's
it's
not a-
probably.
And they're
Kiss,
flat.
it's like-
oh.
Yeah,
There you go.
They are.
Is
Yeah.
Dove even
It's like
fair
an
game?
M&M without the
Wait, bring
shell.
that here, Corey.
It's like an M&M without the shell.
It's an M&M without the. Oh, I see it.
Molto bene.
Okay, I get it.
Underrated.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you, Corey.
You know what I always liked? It was the little variety pack of Hershey's. It was Crackle,
I
Oh,
hate. I,
Mr.
that is a.
Goodbar.
Mr. Goodbar.
I love Mr. Goodbar.
Hershey's Dark,
Hershey's Special Dark.
and regular
And
Hershey's.
regular Hershey's.
Those four things were absolutely. my
Can we
favorite.
address something? Can we address the
Crackle.
a certain
Elephants in the room.
Crackle was
Yes,
always the one
the-
I saved till
the,
I didn't
the
want.
elephant in the room?
All right.
Almond Joy and Mounds.
Some people like those.
I've always wanted to try a
My
Mounds
grandmother
bar.
does.
Does anyone here like an Almond Joy or Mounds? You like Almond Joy?
I
Mounds?
love
no
because
soul.
I like coconut.
I hate
Oh.
coconut.
No
I
soul.
like
I want to
coconut.
try a Mounds bar
See-
just to see what all the fuss
See,
is about.
no, see,
I
no,
wanna watch
I think
you try
you should
Mounds
try.
bar.
You should
I've
try.
never seen someone eat a Mounds
You should
bar.
try the almond joy first.
I don't like almonds.
Okay, so then yeah, the because the mounds is dark chocolate, and then the almond joy is milk chocolate.
I've never
So-
seen someone actually eat
My
I
dad,
love
an
them.
Almond Joy
My
or
dad
Mounds.
I love
loves
almond
those.
joy.
I almost saw someone eat Almond Joy and Mounds, but I actually left the room. So
You don't like coconut? Is that what it is?
no, I'm fine with coconut.
Is it a texture thing? Like
No.
It's like
I
that
just don't like
episode
it.
of Family Guy where
I don't like the artificial coconut thing. Like with like the
You're a
it-
coconut.
with the
it's
gooey
weird.
stuff
Yeah.
and
You're a
the
coconut
processed.
I don't like
Coconut.
it.
we're
weird.
coconut connoisseurs.
No, no.
I like coconut.
All right.
I do.
When I was a kid, we used to use pillowcases for our bag
Oh, my
for
mom
candy
would
bag.
kill me.
And fill them with
got-
baseballs.
No, we would go out trick or treating like good little boys, and
You used a pillowcase?
pillowcase.
My mom
I
bought
had-
me a special bag.
Did
and
they
we
not
had, like,
invent
have
plastic
meter,
bags
like,
yet?
Back when it was
I
a
still
lot
use a
more
pillow- I
simple,
used a
right?
pillowcase.
Times were simpler back.
Yeah,
back when we
I
were
remember
kids.
using a pillowcase for a couple years, but then my mom got me the like the handle jug that looked like
Yeah.
a pumpkin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I
I
had
had
that.
a just, I had a
Yeah.
Justice League pillowcase that I used every year,
Aw.
and you would go home with like 2 pillowcases full of candy.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we would like divvy it up to like, what does my brother like? What does dad like?
That's what I did.
What does mom like?
Yep.
What
I would
does-
trade.
You know,
I would,
Really?
I would
but no,
sell.
everybody was free to
Please.
dive into everyone else's
Oh,
stuff.
You're generous.
That's
but,
communism.
But dad always had the mound. Every almond joy and mounds always went to dad. Remember that? No one ever wanted
With
those.
us, with the Pegno family, it's fair game. Whatever you get is yours.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Same
Yeah.
with my
Interesting.
family.
Like in my last years of trick or treating, which was about 12, like
It's-
6th grade.
We
I would
teach
come home-
capitalism in my family.
very good, beautiful economic
Would you
system.
sell your candy after you get it?
Right? What is it? I don't
Well, you have to you have to earn your own.
Repurpose.
For example, if I had a Milky Way and my brother wanted to be like, sorry, go earn your own Milky Way.
Wow.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is
You
beautiful.
could trade.
Wow.
That's not nice.
That's
I've
that's
traded
harsh.
it.
Well, I'm not going to give away
Because
my
if,
Milky Way.
if
It's my Milky
communism
Way.
was in effect, the person who
jeez.
gave you the candy would still technically own it, and that's not a good system, right, John?
Well, no, in communism, there's no such thing as property, technically.
Favorite
that's true.
costumes? Favorite costumes that you have worn?
Always
Oh.
hated dressing up.
It's awful.
See, I think that people
Meh.
you go
it's meh.
No,
you-
it's not.
You go through stages, right? So when you're little, you can't wait to dress up and go trick or treating,
Of course.
right? And then you get to high school and you don't want to dress up anymore because you feel silly, right? You feel silly. You won't only be embarrassed.
I mean, a lot of high school kids get dressed up for parties, though, not necessarily.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
dress up
trick-or-treating.
as the generic
No, but I'm just
kitty
talking-
cat police officer, and that's it.
No.
but I'm
nurse
just talking
or
about going
nurse.
out and
Which?
trick or treating.
Or,
No witches?
no,
Yeah, no, they don't really
Harley
dress up.
Quinn.
No.
It's more put on something
I
dark
wanted to be
colored
Harley Quinn.
and go out at night
Yeah.
and throw
No,
toilet
I get
paper
it. I was
eggs
the
at
same.
No,
things.
but
I was
wanted
the same
to
way.
be old school Harley Quinn, like with the
Oh,
black and
right.
red with the corset.
Not Daddy's
I wanted
Little
to be
Monster
that.
one?
No.
Yeah,
no.
That's better.
That's the new
That's
one.
better.
That's
I think
the
it's
new
funnier.
Harley Quinn. I like the old school
Oh, the-
Harley
the
Quinn.
jester outfit?
The jester
Yeah,
outfit.
yeah.
I have
Not
a-
with the tights, but with the
Right,
skirt. I like
right.
the skirt that poofs out.
I have a really embarrassing story.
Of course you do.
As
you
usual.
always do.
Costume.
And the weekly.
So, I was 7.
Yeah, he hasn't made a tie ever in his life. His dad makes his ties
I
for him.
don't see anything wrong with it. I
What
know.
like puts them around his neck and like
no. Just
doesn't know how to tie it.
yeah,
Ties
he
them.
ties it.
he
ties it
He
on
doesn't, he doesn't
himself.
know how to tie a tie.
If I were
How
to,
long have you been going to the school?
This is my senior year, so,
So
3 years.
Did you go
and
to
you
a-
have not.
Can we bell him just like again until he learns how to tie a tie? We're gonna bell him every week.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
And
That's
bring it up
that's your
every-
homework.
Moving on.
If
I know how to tie a tie.
if I ever have
everyone.
to interview someone for college, I'm gonna say, "Hi, nice to meet you. Would you mind tying this tie?"
Right.
Just because of you.
Great metric. Great.
So anyway, I was 7, and this movie, called High School Musical just came out.
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I
So
know exactly where this is going.
Who'd you dress up
Troy.
as?
Oh
Yep.
Jesus.
I don't,
My
find-
mom gets
find
home
Troy
from the
High
store
School
and
Musical.
Do
she
we have
brings me, look, I
pictures?
got you a costume, and it's this Troy Bolton costume. I'm like, oh no. And it came with an inflatable basketball.
Oh,
and
can we
everything.
have pictures? Do we have pictures?
No, I don't have pictures.
Are you serious?
Does your
Actually, I
mom
might have
have-
pictures
There's
at
a
home.
picture.
Oh
gotta go-
my
Call
God.
Mama Sap. Be like, yo.
I wanted the favorite. Oh wow.
He went, it's
Oh,
Zac-
that's that
It's
kid.
Zac Efron.
What's Zac
Zac
Efron.
Efron.
That hair? You had the hair.
No, I didn't have
too?
the hair, but
What time is it? Time of our life.
the fact that you know the words is concerning.
Oh, high school.
That's
well, high school
that is
Musical
that
was
is
big.
That's High School Musical 2
It is too.
Why do you know that?
because
Well, that's the one about the summer.
You have a favorite costume?
I didn't have my
You have
favorite.
some good
my
ones, don't you?
favorite
Oh.
was
Yeah.
a Jedi. I was just. Okay.
Which Jedi?
I believe I was Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Qui-Gon.
I wonder if he means old Ben Kenobi.
You don't need to see our identification. These aren't the droids you're looking for.
we have fun.
You didn't dress up like Troy from High School
High
Musical.
School Musical.
No, but he did.
Can't erase that one.
Can't erase.
Yeah,
You
you
have a
can't
favorite
erase
costume?
that one.
No.
Jedi mind tricks will not work on that.
Only money.
Oh wow.
Come back to me.
Okay. Anybody else want to share their favorite costume?
My grandmother, who raised me, used to be like a amateur seamstress. She was pretty
All
good.
right.
She should have done it for like a career. And I hated dressing up. I really did. But my grandmother always insisted on making my costumes for a while. And there's a picture
it's
of
a
me.
generational thing.
There's a picture of me out there somewhere at 5 years old in this blackmail in this tiger costume. The tail, it was like a bodysuit. It zipped up the back. It had and I used to have to pick up my tail because it was. And my mom was, yelling at me. Your grandmother put so much time into that costume. You pick up that tail off the ground. And it had like the hood with the ears, and then she would dye my color my nose black. And I think that's my favorite costume.
That sounds impressive.
Solid costume.
So
Yeah,
many
it was really, really cool.
so many children fell down the stairs at my house trick or treating because of their tail.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's and mine was like stuffed, like it wasn't hollow.
yeah.
Like she actually put like old material in it to make it like, a real
A tail,
tail.
yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty
There's
dope.
something about making your own costume that just feels much more authentic.
But see,
than
I'm not that
buying one.
creative though.
Yeah.
Like even though like no
I
matter
like-
how hard I work, I feel like I still am not conveying the message
I like
that I'd
doing,
like to convey.
I like partially making costumes, like getting a base for the costume. Like, I think it was last year. I didn't like go out or anything, but I went to give candy out at my martial arts dojo.
Oh, that's cool.
And my teacher went as Arrow from CW show, and I went as Arsenal. Red Arrow.
This costume was great.
That's cool.
So I went online and I got like a base, which was like the hood and the pants and everything, and then I got like some boots, and I went to Lowe's or Home Depot and I got some PVC tube, and I made a couple of sticks. I made I went to the archery place I go to, and I did some custom stuff with the arrows. I spray painted a whole bunch of things. I have these. Oh, I have a whole bunch of these mini arrows. Yeah, you want some mini arrows?
You know,
What did you
they're,
do with the
this
mini
big.
arrows?
He wears them on his
To throw them at
on his
people.
leg to throw them. They don't really throw too well, but if you want to stab something,
Works, yeah.
it
Good.
works.
Speaking of horror movies,
Right.
if you want to stab someone with your mini arrow,
Hell yeah.
I had some pretty bad costumes in my
We're talking
day.
good costumes for now. We can get bad costumes another.
Well, I went as Boba Fett once.
that's pretty
Boba Fett.
cool.
Which one?
Boba Fett.
Django or
Boba Fett
Boba?
Boba.
Okay.
It was a
You mean the worst character in Star
yes,
Wars?
one of the
He's
worst
not the
characters.
worst.
He's one of the worst.
He's one of the most beloved characters.
He really is
the
like
dumbest
cult
character.
status. Like
The fact that he might get a movie is sickening. Anyway, move on.
I went as
Wow.
Luke Skywalker once, in the flight uniform.
But I was
I
going
like
to
that
top stage
one.
because of power
That's cool.
converters.
That was a cool one. I like that one.
Did you
you
ever
can
see
waste time with your friends.
Did you ever see the costume of him riding the
Tauntaun.
tauntaun?
That's a good
It's
one.
an inflatable tauntaun.
No, someone made a homemade
And
one.
no, it's an inflatable body of the tauntaun.
No.
And the person who's
Yeah.
wearing it, the
The
legs,
legs
are the legs of the
That's
tauntaun.
hilarious.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
What else did that go as? Oh, and it has little dangly legs on the sides. too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. I've always liked that feature.
I saw that on Facebook.
I dressed up like Bret Michaels once.
No, you didn't.
I
Oh
was-
wait, I think I've seen this.
Yeah, you've seen this. I was in a band when I was younger.
Can we please see the pictures?
No.
I'll show you the guys' pictures. I'm not putting them on the internet or anything. But
You were in a band?
the whole band.
Yeah.
Had a
would-
mixtape?
we have a yes.
Are you a rapper?
It's not an original. It's a
He's
cover
not a
band.
rapper.
It was a,
I'm
no,
not
it was
a
a
rapper.
It was a cover band, and
to hear
we would
this.
always dress up for Halloween. So
Put that on SoundCloud.
one year, it's on a website somewhere. It's on a website.
find
You can
it.
find it. It's on
Demo.
YouTube. We have
Really?
plenty of YouTube videos. I'm just not going to tell you who we are.
Oh, I'll find it.
Yeah, we'll find it.
Give me
It doesn't
5
matter.
minutes.
We were good. You'll like it. But one year I went as Angus Young from AC/DC. So I dressed up like
The
the little.
kilt- you
I
had the
went,
kilt?
No, the schoolboy outfit.
Oh, the schoolboy outfit.
Yeah,
That's
I had,
right.
I had to go to the Salvation Army and buy old
Wow.
pants to cut
Wow.
into little shorts.
And I was a very big Rocky and Bullwinkle fan as a kid. Now, does anyone know what that is?
Yeah, it's Rocky and Bullwinkle. I know it.
Yeah, so I went as Bullwinkle, and my little sister dressed up like a squirrel.
I know, right? He looked right at me.
He's like, you know who that is? Like, really? Like,
No, I'm serious. Most people don't know who that is.
Okay.
And then my little sister went as Rocky.
Oh, that's cute.
But the
He
mask.
was a squirrel, right?
Yeah. My
Oh, that
mask
is
was,
cute.
My mask was always breaking because it was one of those plastic ones. So that's also another pet peeve of mine. The elastic mask that always breaks. You know the one?
Oh, of course. The ones
they
that
used to
like
get
cut your
tangled in
face.
my hair. I hate those.
I hate them so much.
They like cut
hate
your
those.
face. You're
They do cut-
sweating them.
That's part of the reason why I don't like really dressing up because there's makeup, big makeup involved. There's masks involved, wigs. I hate wearing wigs. I don't know.
Are you
I
doing
just-
anything this year?
Well, my sorority sisters are doing something on Friday. I haven't decided if I'm going to go yet. But I do have an idea of what I want to dress up as, because my hair is all curly, so I figured I'd work with that and make it a mane and do like a lion thing.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, because I do have this like brown dress I could wear.
The easiest is the hockey player.
That's cool.
You just wear a hockey jersey and you say you're a hockey player.
Nah, it's
No, that's
it's more
lame.
than that.
Yeah, but then you
That's
can't say you're not
lame.
wearing a costume.
No, you can say you're just wearing
Catalyst.
casual clothes. Oh dear lord.
Catalyst.
Nothing.
enzymes.
Does this make? This doesn't come up?
Ah, we
I was
learned
trying-
about
I was
this.
Like
trying.
the-
I was
That's
trying-
awesome.
I was trying to
$100,000
trigger
pyramid or
something.
That's
No, don't worry
awesome.
about it, don't worry.
I love that game show. I love that game show.
Yeah. Okay.
Are we gonna
On
get
topic?
to?
Oh, you want to take your quiz?
Yep. Let's do this.
Uh-oh.
I'll be back.
No. We're gonna do it on
No, we're
air.
gonna do
Oh,
it
we're
on
gonna do
air.
it. Oh,
Yeah.
they're gonna.
I'll
I'm
click them.
I'm gonna take
On
my.
the air.
I'm gonna take the mic over there. We're
going-
walking. We're walking.
We're going on scene.
And we're walking.
And we're walking. Okay. Here we go.
Done.
So
Let's do
we
done.
have a quiz here
No.
for BSAP that was given to us by Miss Velasquez,
Thank you, Miss Velasquez.
and it's 19 questions only on Star Wars that we will answer one at a time.
Okay.
First question is, what planet is Chewbacca from? And you got
Kashyyyk.
Kashyyyk. Okay,
This is easy.
right.
that is correct. What three ghosts appeared at the end of the Return of the Jedi?
Anakin Skywalker in garbage form in the remastered things.
Can you just answer the question? please?
Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Yoda.
This one?
Yes, the one that says exactly
Can you say
what I
either
said.
A, B, or C, please, so that'll make my life easier?
Sure.
Okay. What planet did
Dagobah.
Yoda live on?
A.
I,
Dagobah.
wait till I finish the question. The listeners want to hear the question. So, A, Dagobah.
Yes.
Okay. 4, who killed General Grievous in Revenge of the Sith?
B. Obi-Wan Kenobi.
B, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Number 5, who among the following is not a true Sith Lord?
Sith
General-
Lord.
Lord. A Sith Lord.
General Grievous. D.
D, General Grievous. Good. Number 6, what was the original title of Return of the Jedi?
Revenge of the Jedi. B.
B, Revenge of the Jedi. Correct. Number 7, what is the name of the creature who Boba Fett was eaten by in Return of the Jedi?
D. Sarlacc.
D, Sarlacc.
Well, Mr. I wants me. Mr. I wants me to use it.
I want him to use
Nice,
letters.
Bango. Nice.
What planet is in Revenge of the Sith is George Lucas' interpretation of hell?
D. Mustafa.
Mustafar.
Sister.
Mustafa.
Number 9, you were 8 for 8, by the way. Who directed The Empire Strikes Back?
Irvin Kershner.
Leaders.
That would be letter C. Choice C.
Yes.
Number 10, what colored lightsaber does not appear in the franchise?
Yellow.
Yellow.
C.
Good. 10 for 10. 10 for 10.
Yeah, this is an easy
What character has appeared in all 6 films?
one. Ooh.
That's really easy.
C-3PO. Yeah, what am I saying?
C-3PO. Good.
What am I saying?
What animal do Tusken Raiders ride in A New Hope?
I'm going to go with a Bantha. A.
Yes, correct.
Okay. How many different versions of the original trilogy are there? Original cut, director's cut, special edition, etc.
I think there's
Do not aid him at all.
I think
the original, then there's 1997, then there's 2000. I'm going to go with 3.
Incorrect! Ah! Incorrect! Wait. Hold on. I gotta. Dang it! That's one wrong. Number 14. These are the ones that tripped me up too. They have nothing to do with the movie. But who is the only actor/actress to get nominated for an Oscar for the Star Wars film?
I'm going to go with Alec Guinness, just because.
Okay, very good.
Ha.
What Star Wars film is the only one not to use the language of Arabesh?
I believe it's Empire. A new. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. In the special editions, when Obi-Wan was disabling the tractor beam, it was in Arabic, and that is wrong. Corey, pull it up.
Corey.
This is incorrect. This is episode 4, New Hope, when he's disabling the tractor beam.
All right,
it
we'll
was
get-
in the remastered editions.
All right, don't let it
No,
affect
it
the
is
rest
going
of
to
your
bother.
test.
No, this is going to bother
The
me.
remastered editions hold no real weight.
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
No, the originals. Number 16. What limb did Luke have cut off in The Empire Strikes Back?
I believe it was right hand.
Right hand?
I think. Oh my god.
Yes. Okay. 17. What race helped the rebels to destroy the second Death Star in Return of the Jedi?
The Mon Calamari.
I got that one wrong.
Boy. Okay, I'm sorry.
Process
18.
elimination.
What cell block did Han and Luke stay in say they were transferring Chewbacca from in A New Hope.
TK421.
No.
No, 1138.
Correct. Incorrect.
BSAP is right. They did use Arabesh. No, they did use Arabesh.
Oh no, that was for that question.
No, but they did use Arabesh
In the
New Hope.
remastered one?
Remastered.
The remastered one doesn't
holds no
count.
weight.
What do you mean it doesn't count? It's canon.
Han doesn't shoot
It's
first.
canon.
It's
Is it canon if it's remastered?
It doesn't count.
how many Oscars
Yeah,
the
it's
entire?
How many
franchise
Oscars has the entire franchise won?
won? They haven't won Best Picture, which is shocking and
No.
annoying.
It's
That's not the
like
question,
art
though.
I know.
direction, cinematography.
I'm gonna go with 10. Yeah.
Correct.
It's usually for like production. design
16
and
out of
stuff.
19. Any math majors
Well,
in here
no,
want to figure out
17
the-
out of 19. We're
16.
counting. No.
16 out of 19,
No, this is a
BSAP.
bunch of
I totally could
nonsense.
have answered this.
No, give me
Well,
17.
nonetheless,
16 out of
Even
19
if-
is an 84.
84.
BSAP. BSAP.
84 for Stump the
If you
Sap.
wanted to argue the 17 thing, you should have said that it was a trick question, but you guessed Empire Strikes Back, and since they use it in Empire Strikes Back, you are still wrong.
Correct.
Whatever he said.
But all the movies use this
Logic.
This
But
is
if you really knew that, you
This
would have
is
said
a
it was
crisis.
trick question.
I want to hear Demo's impression of the Emperor one more time. It was like
Please, it's
amazing.
amazing, yeah.
It was
I have
amazing.
a microphone.
Can I?
Which do you have any line?
You're making so much
just
noise.
give me the line at the end of Revenge of the Sith when in your anger
Oh, that one's weird.
you keep.
Yeah, because his voice changes a little bit.
But I could give you all right. I don't know the exact words in that one.
In your anger, you killed her?
In your anger, you killed her.
With that, we are going to say goodbye for today. Next week, we have Mr. Lavigny
Friday,
on.
actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's going to be released next week, though. We're going to
Best
hold on
boss
to it.
in the world.
Absolutely.
Best boss.
And we're going to be doing a superhero cabinet. So we're going to be picking superheroes that we would put into our
I picked the
president
entire cabinet.
and our presidential
ready.
cabinet.
Can I have Thor?
Yes, you can have
I
Thor
am
as a
not
parting
ready.
gift. Until next week, I want to thank Miss Sellers for coming in and talking with us.
Thanks for having me, guys.
You're
This was
pleasure.
fun.
This was a lot of fun.
Can I come back soon?
Absolutely.
Yay.
Yeah, absolutely. So have a happy Halloween, everybody.
Have a good
stay
evening.
safe. Be careful. Go trick-or-treating. Make a costume.
And hoard that candy.
There you go.
Yes.
Thanks, everybody. See you next week.
May the force be with you.